Hello guys, welcome to the channel and welcome to another video nasty review. We are getting through them very slowly. Tonight we're looking at Italian video nasty. Well, I'll say Italian stroke American film, and it's called Madhouse. This is a 1980s film. I believe it's something like 82, 83, something like that. It could be even later than that. Let's have a little look, see if it gives me the date on here. I don't have my glasses with me, so I can't do that. But anyway, before we get into it, let's have a look at the release itself. So this is the physical release of Madhouse here in the UK, 18 certificate, released on Arrow Video. This was a video nasty, so this is the release. It's been out a number of years now in here in the UK. So we've got a synopsis on the back, and we have the special features that are on the disc. So inside the box we have a booklet containing obviously pictures and I think an essay about the film, cast and crew, some black and white photographs taken from the film. Hopefully we're not going to come across any images that are going to be getting my video pulled. It doesn't look like it, so fingers crossed. And that is the booklet. We have the DVD of the film. So you get a DVD version of the film, and you have a Blu-ray. And I'll let you know now, in case you're in America and you're thinking of buying it, the Blu-ray is region 3, so that will work, and the DVD is region B, no 02, so that will also work. So this is a region 3 copy. It has reverse artwork, which is actually quite nice, a bit different to the other one, which is that. So let's be a bit different, shall we? And we will turn the artwork around for a little while. I do like this artwork. It's the one that I know the most, but I'm going to change that, because it's always good to have a little change, isn't it? So let's put the disc back away, put the Blu-ray. I don't know if this initially come with a slipcase. I don't know. My version doesn't. And there's the book, so we'll pop that in there. And that is the physical release of Madhouse. So as you can see, it's quite a nice release from Arrow. I think this is one of the initial sort of release, because it does come with the booklet, which is really nice. Now, I don't know if this actually came with a slipcase. It doesn't state on here that it comes with a slipcase. It just says reversible sleeve and a booklet. So that's really cool. Let's have a look at the special features. Well, this is the main screen for Madhouse on Arrow Video. Let's have a quick look at the special features. We have an audio commentary with Hysteria Continues, Running the Madhouse, which is an interview with actress Edith Ivy, conducted at Atlanta in April 2017. Framing Fear. This is an interview with cinematographer Robert Deletro Piazzoli, conducted in Rome in 2017. We have a video nasty interview with producer director of video Asanizzi, conducted in Rome in 2017. Alternative opening titles and original trailer, and they are the special features available on Madhouse. Not not as many as it looks like on here. It looks like, I think they word things out a lot of time on the arrow to make it look like there's a lot there. But there is still some interesting ones in there, which is really cool. Let's talk about the story. So yes, this is an Italian film made in America with American actors, and we got a cast of Julia, played by Trish Everly. Now she's stunning and beautiful. We got her partner Sam, played by Michael McRae. We have Father James, played by Dennis Robertson. Helen, played by Morgan Hart. Mary, played by Alison Biggers. Anthea, played by Edith Avery. Sasha, played by Richard Baker. The principal, played by Don Devendorf. And Kimura, played by Jerry Fujikawa. I've seen him in films before. And this is a story of Julia. She is a teacher at a sort of school for the deaf. And she's got a secret. She has a twin sister who they don't get along. When they were young, Julia, I believe, bullied her sister. That's the impression we get. And she gets her news that her sister is in hospital. So she goes to visit her in the hospital. She's met there by Father James, played by Dennis Robertson. And he's sort of like a carer for her, because apparently she's got this sort of virus skin disease that's incurable. Anyway, Julia goes to see her sister, and her sister then grabs hold of her and threatens her. You'll, because I say Julia's really pretty, really beautiful, and the other one is like has lost all of her looks because of this illness, and she's jealous, and she makes threats to Julia. Now, Julia then goes and talks to her psychiatrist or partner. I think it's Sam's name is, and she tells her a story of the youth, how they didn't get on and stuff like that, and how her twin sister had this power over this dog, this Rottweiler dog that she just left a hand and the dog would do anything for her. So there was like just found my glasses. So she had some sort of relationship with this dog. Now, then Julia goes on about her life, and people around her start dying, including the young little boy from her class, Sasha. He gets killed. We got Kimura, the sort of janitor. He gets killed. Her friend Helen gets killed. Mary gets killed. So there's quite a big body cast on this film, and a lot of them get killed by the dog. But then others are getting killed by her sister and someone else. And the film plays out like that, and it sort of all concurs to this end, because it's all build up to Julia's birthday, because she's dreading it because of her twin sister. And it's a build up towards her birthday, and it sort of goes to the end where, I'm not going to spoil it, but if you think of Happy Birthday to Me, it's a little bit along those sort of lines. It builds up around to this sort of climatic ending at the end when we find out who our psychotic mad killer is, hence why it's called Madhouse, because they're all from this house family. And that's how the sort of film plays out, and it kind of like, it's got a real big Italian feel. Some of the soundtrack almost sounds almost like a cannibal film. You got the sort of dum 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 sort of music, which reminds me of like the cannibal films. But you've got the gore of the cannibal films. But then you've got the sort of slasher feel of the American films. But then the sort of like psychological feel of a Italian film. So it's got a good sort of balance and mix. It's a little bit of a horror gem, this one, and it's a fantastic little film. So let's have a talk about the characters. Yeah, this is really well acted, because I think it's a pretty good cast. I don't know if these are people from TV movies and things, but they're really cool. And the main character, Trish Everly, she's really good. She's really convincing as a character. and you really believe her. She's got this screen presence when she's talking about her past, and she's tearing up, and she looks at the camera and stuff, and you think, my God, this poor woman, sort of thing, you know, and she's been terrorized by her sister. And the guy that plays Father James is really cool as well. He kind of reminds me of a little bit of a cross between the guy from The Vicar of Dibley, you know, the real silly, stupid one, and Norman Bates. He's got that sort of persona about him, and he's a really cool character. There's loads of good characters, including the doggy. It's really cool. So I love the characters of this film. So we're going to have a look at my final verdict. As I said, I think this is a little bit of a hidden gem. I'm going to score this an amazing watch and give it a 9 out of 10. It was very close to a 10 out of 10. I just thought, oh, the ending, you know, it was a little bit like that, because it is similar to another film ending, but it didn't take it away from it being a really good film. And some of the gore in this is really cool. I'll let you know now that the dog does die in the film, with like a hand drill, but you can see that it's not a real dog. You can see it because the dog sort of does his here's Johnny bit through the door, and he's got his head for the door, and it looks like this rubber dog going like this. He thought, yeah, okay, the dog's gonna die here. So yeah, but that happens. So if you don't like anything like that, that is in the film. But this was a video nasty, and you can see why. It's got a hell of a lot of gore. It's got people and kids being sort of maimed by dogs and stuff like that. So you can see why it hit the video nasty. But it was really, really good. A real sort of hidden gem. Really cool horror film. Madhouse, 9 out of 10. If you guys seen it, if you have, let me know down below. It was so cool. I had a great time with this. I was glued to it, and my phone was going off, and I know some friends have been messaging me and things like that, and some things I've been looking at on eBay have been sort of like messaging me, you know, oh, there's an offer, and I thought I've got to look at it, but I couldn't take my eyes off this film. It was so good. It was a really cool film, and I highly recommend it. It's definitely one of the better video nasties. It's a really cool film, and of course it's Italian. Yes, I know it's an American cast and it's filmed in America, but it's an Italian horror film, and it's really cool. Guys, check out some horror channels. Check out Horror Hands, Horror Geek, Man v Film, RS Design, Pizzlewell. I'm Ice Lord, Cat Watches Horror Movies, Grumpy Andrew's Horror House, and The Maniac. And a massive shout out to my lad. Till next time, look after yourselves, look after one another, and I really hope I see you all soon.